question. Who do you want to be with at the end of the world? Imagine this. You've been trudging through life, trying to find that person that fulfills you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And then you think you have met that person. All that is great. But this is early 2020. So a couple months later, boom, here comes the apocalypse. Now this person who you are learning, the person you're still trying to figure out, is one of the only people you can see for who knows how long. Now you all may think that sounds like a romantic comedy. You may think that might even sound like a horror movie. But truthfully, folks, this is prime reality television. We can call it the real world Raleigh. This is a true story of two people, mostly stuck in a house, getting to know each other while the world has stopped, to find out what happens when a new couple stops being polite and starts getting real. So move over, Vanderpump Rules. Move over, Love is Blind. We have your new hit TV show right here. I mean, honestly, folks, let's look at these two. Look at them. Their differences are made for it. Look at their demeanor. Chris, so even keeled, so direct. Sara, a whole bucket of chaos. Look at their presentation. Sara, always so well coiffed. Chris, coming around tatted up. He just got a new one the other day, matter of fact. Even in their humor. Chris with his clever and sly wit. Sara with, I don't know, a bunch of weird faces and voices. I don't know. Is that comedy? Y'all tell me. I'm not quite sure yet. You stick these two together at the end of the world and imagine being around this almost exclusively daily. Imagine the reaction shots. Imagine the direct-to-camera confessionals when they say, "What did I get myself into?" See, there's so much about them that would seem like it is entertaining television. And that's cool for us that are watching it on the surface. But in reality, for them, it's been about what is deeper than that. What they showed each other at even some of the lowest points at the end of the world. In Chris, you have one of the most genuine, thoughtful human beings. A man who takes care of those around him, both family and friends, who values and displays loyalty, decency, and mindfulness. In Sara, you have one of the most dedicated, empathetic human beings. A woman who sees the world not as it is, but as it should be. Who brings love, who brings joy, who brings investment in all those who have known her, seen her grow from day one. This is a perfect pairing, a happy ending, because this isn't reality, it's reality. These two weren't just meant for each other, they chose each other at the end of the world. They could have packed it in. They could have said, "Oh, this was too hard, it was too tough." They had all the valid excuses they possibly could have had to give up on one another. But they embraced it. It made them stronger. And here we are today to celebrate them. So who do you want to be with at the end of the world? Because for our Chris and our Sara, the end, quote unquote, wasn't that at all. It was truly a beginning of a love that will last in perpetuity. We will now have the exchanging of vows. Chris. Sara, as usual, demands to go first.
Chris, you're the only person in the world I would be willing to do this for. I've never really considered myself as a lucky person. But meeting each other when we did, in January 2020, that was nothing but luck. And since I've met you, I feel all the luck in the world. I feel happy every day. I feel grateful every day. And I go to sleep
had no idea that the girl I was meeting at the Hibernian would change my life forever. I was stunned at how beautiful you were. As soon as you walked in, your smile, your bright red pants, lit up the restaurant. We sat and talked for hours, and I knew you were someone I wanted to see again. For the next few weeks, we got to know each other, and we wanted to whether it was a dinner date to Franklin's, or a trip to the movies, every second I was spending that girl. Once the world shut down and our church stays upon us, I was strangely upbeat because I knew that we were going to be expected. Our relationship accelerated as we spent every day together, watching trash reality TV shows, movies that you've seen well over 100 times, most of them which you could have sandwiched. Even though we had only known each other a few months, I felt like I knew that was what I wanted. 3 years later, I still feel that excitement every time I come home from school or wake up next to you in the morning. I admire you for your sympathy for others, your irrational caring for animals, for animated emojis, and your willingness to always have my back in tough situations. Sarah, I can't tell you how happy I am to be with you and how much I look forward to being with you. No matter how much I tell you I love you, I don't think those words can clearly express the way I do. Right now, I love you.
We'll now do the exchange of rings. The ring, an unbroken circle, represents an unending love. As often as either of you look upon these rings, may you be reminded of this moment, the love you have promised one another. Chris? Pants a little tight. Chris? Please place this ring on Sarah's finger and repeat after me. I, Chris, give you this ring as a symbol of my love,
Give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
that I am choosing to share my life's journey with you.
Choosing to share my life's journey with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge to love you today,
with the pledge to love you today,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
always,
always,
and forever.
and forever.
Sarah? Please place the ring on Chris's finger. And repeat after me. Chris. Sorry. I, Sarah,
Hi, Sarah.
give you this ring
Give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
that I am choosing to share my life's journey with you.
that I'm choosing to share my life's journey with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge to love you today,
with the pledge to love you today,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
always,
always.
and forever. Chris and Sarah, you have pledged your faith to each other in the company of two wonderful families and the circle of your friends. And by the power invested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.